down a coal plant for carbon tax, oh, then they would have been carrying him on their shoulders. Man, I tell you, British police, they are just...
Well,
I mean, the videos I see are just unbelievable.
They got caught at G8 killing somebody, and then they faked the autopsy and had to do a second one. But the point is, in Britain, to protest the government, you need permission from the government. That's not free speech. Free speech is dead. It doesn't exist when you get arrested for doing it.
Well, Paul, you and your brother and I have all been put in terror databases, but we watch women and children being... They just have secret police run up and say, up against the wall, you're being put in section code 59X5. Oh. I mean, it's just... We live in 1984. We got to break out of the prison. Good to hear from the prisoner, Paul Watson, number 6 over there in Britannia. Good job on the article, Paul.
Thanks, Alex.
Folks, get it at Prison Planet. Get it out to everybody. You're putting stuff in the water.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones, and I want each of you to ask yourself this question. Do you really know what's in your tap water? In a recent study conducted by a major environmental auditor, they found that over 260 chemicals and pollutants are present in municipal drinking water. Many of these chemicals are directly linked to cancer, reproductive, immune, and developmental system diseases. Now, what are you going to do about it? The Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator is a low-cost way to take back control of you and your family's drinking water. The Ecola Blue 28 produces up to 7 gallons of water from the humidity in the atmosphere and uses state-of-the-art carbon filtration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet light sterilization techniques. That's right, clean water right from the air you breathe. Order today by calling 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. That's ecolablue.com. This is Alex Jones. Have you heard of the Millionaire Patriot? Well, you should. He has a free handgun and 5 days of firearms training waiting for you. That's right. You can attend 5 days of world-class gun training at Front Sight Firearms Training Institute and secure a 30-state concealed weapons permit, all for pennies on the dollar. Plus, if you act fast, the Millionaire Patriot will give you a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of your choice. I believe now is the time that you and your family need to be armed and trained to levels that exceed law enforcement and military standards. Front Sight provides such training without any boot camp mentality or drill instructor attitudes. This is real. Don't miss out. Secure a Front Sight defensive handgun course, plus a 30-state concealed weapons permit for pennies on the dollar, and get your free handgun. Go to frontsight.com today. That's FRONTSIGHT.com. Go to frontsight.com for your training and free gun. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator this summer. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded, especially with the high-demand summer months ahead. Number 4, the hurricane and dangerous summer storm season is here again. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, a longtime sponsor of ours. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun yet, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call toll-free 877-327-0365. We're going to go to Manny Badillo in just a moment, then I'm going to get to all your calls before our next guest joins us, G. Edward Griffin. We'll get into eugenics, the global carbon tax, all of it coming up. I know I just spent 2.5 hours on eugenics today, but I mean, how can you not when the president's czar over science is saying CPS, take everyone's children, drug the water, drug the food, implant chips in people to control them. And then we're the bad ones because we don't want this to happen to us. We're the weirdos. All these years they denied all this, and now they're openly announcing world government, world currencies. It's all happening. In fact, we have that Russian president calling for the global currency, don't we?
But see, what he's doing is the United States and Geithner have one global currency they want. The Russians are saying they want a different one. So that's just them pushing for that. So that's coming up in just a moment. Before I go to Manny Badillo, great guy who's, by the way, in my film, Truth Rising. He lost his uncle, Mr. Sgroi, in one of the two towers on 9/11 with some big breaking news. We appreciate him coming on to share it with us here first. I want to tell you about one of our great sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't go sign up for training at frontsight.com, you're crazy. I mean, this is above law enforcement military training. It's a 5-day course, no drill instructor attitude, and basically it's 75% off. It's normally about, what they say, $4,500 for this. It's $1,100 for this 5-day training. You get a 30-plus state concealed permit license with it, and you get a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of your choice. So just the training alone would normally be a $4,000 course, and it's only $1,100. Then you get the free gun in your caliber of choice and the 30-state concealed carry that comes with it. And I wish I had time to go do this. Believe me, this is the name. We are proud to have them as a sponsor, frontsight.com. Take the family this summer or this fall coming up. Go to frontsight.com today. Get a free brochure. Watch some of their videos. Sign up for their free newsletter. Talk to them. We need patriots to have training. It's not enough to have guns. You need training to defend yourself in the Republic. And the place to go is frontsight.com. That's frontsight.com. Frontsight.com. And go there and find out about this limited time offer that they've got running right now. Okay, I ended up getting stuck with Paul on eugenics, and I apologize to Manny getting him on a little bit late. He joins us from New York, and Manny's a very articulate, very smart, passionate 9/11 truther, and he's also with 9/11 WeAreChange and Luke Radowski in New York with that founding chapter of WeAreChange. And because he lost family, he's been able to get into some of the preliminary hearings about the new 9/11 kangaroo court trials. And Obama has said that even if they're found not guilty, that they're going to be held indefinitely. So this is now pre-crime. So it's worse than Bush, and it's being called liberal. So he was in on some of those meetings and brought up serious questions and was told to shut up. He joins us now to talk about that. But even more important, they've gotten the signatures and then some needed to make this be a ballot issue for a city investigation of what happened. So let's go to Manny Badillo. Manny, it is great to have you on with us, sir.
And it is great to be on your show, Alex. I appreciate you and what you're doing and sticking to your obligation as an American citizen to bring up the points relating to my uncle's murder and so many other points. It's appreciated tremendously, sir.
Well, we appreciate you. And there's a lot of demonization of 9/11 Truth going on. 9/11 Truth is out there getting bigger every day. 9/11 Truth, WeAreChange, InfoWarriors, a bunch of other groups are out there constantly making the news, bringing up the issues of government-sponsored terrorism. If we don't do that, they're going to continue to stage the attacks and use those staged events like flu or al-Qaeda attacks to bring in their control. But where should we start? The petitions, or should we get into some of the behind-the-scenes with these kangaroo trials?
Let's start with the petitions. I'll explain to you real quick. nyccan.org. Coalition for Accountability Now. We are here in New York City collecting petitions every day. We have collected upwards of 68,000 signatures from New York City voters who are looking to have a new investigation into what happened on 9/11. This is with subpoena power, and this is privately funded. We handed in 52,000 signatures a couple of weeks ago to the city clerk, Mike McSweeney, in New York. We're looking to have those validated. We're looking to see if it goes to the city council for a vote. We are also looking for support. We are looking for donations so we can continue to have the signatures collected. We're looking to collect at least 30,000 more signatures within the next few weeks to override any vote that the city council may give, so we can ensure that this goes onto the ballot in November, giving New York City voters the ability to say yes to a subpoena-powered investigation into what happened on 9/11.
And this is a big feat that you've gotten all these signatures, and even if they throw a lot of them out, break down the rules and the math on that, and then if it gets accepted, which it looks like it will, what the process is now, because any real investigation of 9/11 and even a second whitewash opens a lot of holes up. The first 9/11 whitewash by Congress